Hi, I'm Trenchard-Smith. This is Trailers from Hell. We all have a list of feel-good movies we enjoy revisiting or snacking on a favourite scene while channel surfing. Who can resist a quick dose of Groundhog Day on a rainy afternoon? High on my wife's list, and I share her affection for it, is Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day. It's a chick flick homage to 1930s screwball comedy, stylishly directed by Bharat Nalluri, with a subtext reflecting class and gender tensions in England on the cusp of World War II.
I don't know what I was thinking, entrusting my children to someone with your hair.
Frances McDormand anchors the film with a multifaceted performance as Guinevere Pettigrew, a middle-aged governess unjustly dismissed from her job who finds herself homeless, penniless and famished on the streets of London. A running gag is how fate constantly snatches food away from her before she can consume it. Desperate, Miss Pettigrew steals a job interview as a social secretary and gets swept into the fast lane of London high society in 1939, and in particular the dizzying world of American starlet Delicia LaFosse, a charming, self-dramatising bubblehead who needs Guinevere's help in preventing her three lovers from colliding with one another. Amy Adams plays her with a delicious mixture of guile and innocence, while Frances McDormand's understated performance goes from glum stoicism to demure radiance, as Guinevere and Delicia empower each other to discover their romantic destinies.
Firm. There is something so sensual about fur next to the skin, don't you think?
Syrian Hines, whom you'll see in a moment, gives a dry, engaging performance as the man who recognises Miss Pettigrew's hidden qualities. The sexual innuendo of the dialogue and quick-fire pace suggests farce as the origin, but in fact it was a novel by Winifred Watson, a popular writer of murder mysteries and bodice rippers in the 1930s. The publisher had no faith in her new genre, bed-hopping in high society, but Miss Pettigrew became such a bestseller that in 1940 Universal bought the screen rights as a musical vehicle for Billy Burke, Glinda the Good Witch and the Wizard of Oz. But Pearl Harbor intervened, the studio turned to patriotic fare, and Miss Pettigrew was abandoned.
You seem to have made quite an impression on him.
Yes, I do, don't I?
Over the next 60 years, the book went out of print until a small London publisher discovered a copy, re-released it, and once again it became a bestseller. This was gratifying to the elderly author Miss Watson. She had not written a book since 1943, when her house was destroyed by a bomb and the trauma gave her permanent writer's block. She didn't live to see the film made, but she knew it was in the pipeline. Miss Pettigrew is a fun, romantic comedy that bears repeat viewing. Check it out.
Must be extraordinary being you.
Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day.